Hello,
Hello!
everybody!
Sorry
Welcome
we're
back to the
late.
So
streams.
sorry.
Sorry we're so late. We wanted food.
Yeah, we needed to eat.
I am literally a walking Snickers commercial.
She is though.
Like, I
Kiddos, you need a Snickers.
I seem so happy on stream. No, when I'm hungry, I'm just mean. It's just all mean.
And then I'm within range.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, we can all vouch for that.
That's fair.
So
we don't have an HR department here at Misty Owl Gaming, but we should, just for moments like that.
just let me have my food, then I'll be fine. Then I'll be nicer. Ish.
Just met his tiger and nobody gets it.
So yeah, welcome back to another Curse of Strahd campaign, or as it should be called now, Nightwalker's Bane. Since you guys finally managed to name your party last week, as well as a bunch of other stuff. I was going to say, now would be the perfect time for Charisse to do another one of her amazing recaps, if you think you're able to do so.
Let's see. Let's see if I'm functioning. No, I will not bring up the jewelry shop. No, I won't.
Oh, you've got to bring up the jewelry shop. You've
No,
got to bring up the jewelry shop.
I know, it will not happen.
Yes,
It will not happen.
Yes, it
No, it
will.
won't. Anyway,
You won't, then I will.
shut up.
I have fine
No.
jewels for you.
So, it all started with, we were like, hey, money. And he said, sure, we'll give you a job. Go to this country. We'll pay you. I'll pay you up front because you'll likely die. And we're like, okay. And he's like, by the way, this will be on the books, so you need a name. And we're like, and by the time that
You already broke Harry.
Carrie.
Wow.
So
That's partially the monologue, that's also partially the headache as well, so...
We're like, we just hit 2 minutes in and you already
so then Snurn, right when Snurn got her money, she darted out the door. So then Sage and Paz kind of were like, what are we naming this party? Because we don't really know each other. And then we eventually, after a couple tries, landed on Nightwalker's Bane. And we're like, sweet, thanks for the money, we're gonna go. By the way, when are we leaving? Couple days? Great, okay. And they're like,
Okay.
go check out these people. We have no other information other than their name. What was their name?
Brazen Runners.
Brazen Runners. And they were like, that's all you need to know. It was not.
It
Spoiler
was
alert,
not.
It was not.
That is exactly how that conversation went. There is no need to correct at all.
So we went down, and Snurn was already like, light it up, we're gonna go shopping. And because I have an idea. And so then Snurn went to a magic shop where a racist idiot.
Just idiots. Just idiot, not racist. Come on.
Yeah, he can't be racist. I didn't get my money from calling him racist, so.
I did get my discount.
You did get it. You got a discount.
Yeah.
I got a discount though.
Harry tried to trick me with a hat of vermin,
Yeah, but
but I know
that's
that
ahead of time.
entire lore.
That was ahead.
Yeah,
So,
unfortunately, Sophie's too much of a dork for that sort of thing to be effective.
So
Worked in
Stern
my favor.
was like, "Hey, make
Fair.
this," and this thing was like, "Where's your parents?" And Stern was like,
Sorry,
"Make
this
this. I'm an
thing?
adult."
who's
Yes.
being racist now? This thing? He was a person.
I don't remember what it was.
I bet
Thank you.
I bet you can't even remember his name, can you?
Nope, I have no idea what his name is.
Because neither can I.
It was Ognog, obviously.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I told you I had to type down Reslin's
Feel
name because I knew I would forget what his name was. And I was like, this
Same
this
other
character
campaign.
will not be important. So, other campaign though, but I'm like, I will not remember any of your characters' names. I will remember Meat Shield as Meat Shield. And
Yep.
Meat Shield only.
Can't remember his actual name.
So Snurn was like, make this for me, and the orc was like, no, I can't. And then we were like, so you're racist. That was our response. Because I wanted a discount stuff, and Rain sensed that. Was like, yes, discount stuff. And so eventually we learned that the dude really couldn't make it. So then Snurn left to go to the blacksmith, who could make it. And so after going round and round in circles of, it's not a spoon.
It's a spork.
and I also got to deliver the best line of "Fuck you, I'm 12."
You're just
So-
proving my point. Marry your parents.
So,
Also, I came up with the best name for this weapon: the long spork.
the long sport.
A long spork.
So then Sage and Paz stayed in the store and we browsed a little bit. Sage got some fun stuff. Sage got a fun rock.
What does
I'm
this
just
rock
picturing-
do?
I'm just picturing that.
There's something about making it less damage.
less fire damage.
That's fire damage. That's it.
I'm just picturing that scene from Charlie Brown, like and the Great Pumpkin. I got 2 pieces of candy. I got a rock.
So, and then Paz was gonna get something, but like they said, Sophie is too smart because the hat of vermin going into vampires, and Sophie knows vampire lore, and then vampires can control vermin. So she's just like, that will be a problem later on. No.
This is proof I need to try harder next time, guys. This is what my party's doing to me.
So,
Hey, you tried to outsmart me. Let's go. You want to go? Let's go.
And I will succeed, Sophie. You have my word.
Oh, have fun. Have
As
fun
God above is my witness, I will trick you.
trying. Okay. I don't believe you, but okay.
And yes,
So-
I did invoke his name.
Jern eventually got her weapon and then was just like, I want to enchant the said weapon. And they said, magic shop. And Stern was like, they were racist to me and a jerk. And they were like,
They were racist to you.
Snurn
Oh,
said,
Snurn, I got my brain swapped.
Yep. I'm talking as Snurn.
I have
Do the voice.
my brain is full
No.
of caffeine.
no voice, only ADHD. So
You just summarized our entire channel.
And
so
autism. Don't forget the autism.
Yeah.
yeah. Woo! So then Stern was like, so then the blacksmith was like, how dare that person? Here, give them this note, and I'll make sure that they do that for you. And Stern's like, yes. And so Stern got a discount, even though Sage didn't. And and so then we got the stuff, and then Sage was like, I need to turn this rock into something that is more easily carryable. And she was like, okay, we'll make it into a jewelry. So then we're like, la-da-da, let's go to the jewelry shop. And mistakes were made.
What mistakes were made, pray tell?
Mistakes were
Yeah.
made because this shop owner's stupid.
No. He was so
I
nice.
will
was
not
so
hear
nice.
a word said against Safi.
Yeah.
Zachary can't hear me.
Sapphire's a great NPC.
Sapphire-
And
He is a great NPC. So
Thank you.
Sapphire's just like, hey, let's do fun things. And she's like, make it simple, stop talking. Bye. And he's just like, my friends call me Sap, and she's just like, thanks, Sapphire.
What you're describing is me before a cup of tea. I'm just saying that right now.
what was it you were saying the other day? Like Monday, your university's doing that like kind deed thing, and you want to
Yes.
share with the class. Share
So-
with the class.
Yeah. Okay. So cutting away from the amazing recap for a second. I went to uni. I know you wouldn't believe it because I'm still a dumbass. But my
No,
old uni. I'm just echoing the other people. But my old uni. Because apparently tomorrow is World Kindness Day. This going out on a Sunday night, and tomorrow being World Kindness Day. Decided to put a little thing on social media where basically you comment all the kind things you've done, and be an inspiring thing to other people. A great idea, right? Well, I proved deep down I am a terrible, terrible person when I turned around to Sophie and said, I almost commented on this post. I didn't kick a child today. That was my train of thought upon seeing this. I am an awful, awful person. Back to the recap.
Literally me.
No, he went, hey, guess what happened? And he tells me the first part, and I go, what did you do? What did you put?
But
I knew instantly.
She knows me
But
too
in
well.
any case, though, Sage will eventually get her very simple ring. Very, very simple ring.
Safi can make such wonders.
Do not. So, then we were like, okay, we gotta go to bed. Because we were supposed to go visit this dude in prison that was supposed to give us information, and we're like, bedtime. And so Snurn was like, I think Snurn tried to do more with her cult. And
What was it you called it, Rain?
What?
Zoology?
No. A snurnin.
Yeah, yeah. The
A
the
snurnin.
the the Snurnman.
Yeah, the snurnin. So then they just like, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Oh, I almost forgot we did meet up with the what about the people, the smugglers people.
Brazen runners.
The
Brazen
Brazen Runners. What was the
We
name of
did
their leader?
We did eventually make our way down there, and we're like,
Smoking tiefling man.
yes.
His name was
And-
Cyrus. Cyrus Thatch.
I actually do have that down.
Thank you, Rain. Restoring faith
Thank
in our
you.
party.
So we went down, and we're like, and they were like, keep your voice down, and we're like, okay, and they were like, sit here. We're like, okay. Sage is like, this is most definitely a trap. I will have to stab someone. And then we sat down, and they were like, so we're smugglers, and we're like, that explains a lot. And also, and they're like, why didn't you know about this? And we're like, in our defense, we were given no information by the captain. And they're like, the captain, we hate him. And we're like, great. He's paying us he's going to probably pay you guys to make us be able to get to the place we need to be. And they're like, we still hate him. And we're like, sounds good. Are we going to travel? And they said, yeah, but we have to go this way. And we're like, okay. Snurn drew more pamphlets on the ground during this entire interaction. And then we shook hands, and then we left, and we're like, okay.
Okay.
Okay, that was fucking weird.
Well, yeah, basically, we're like, and then we went to bed. And so then we went to bed, and then all of a sudden, screaming happened way too early in the morning. So then,
It's never too early in the morning for screaming.
yes, it is.
Wow.
That was the definition of too early.
That was dark, Sophie.
So then Sage climbed out the window. Paz followed her. Snurn went down the normal way.
And we don't need doors. We can go out the window.
And so then we went and we found a vampire in an alley killing someone. And we're like, shoot,
Capri Sun style.
Capri Sun style killing someone. And so then we were like, so then we shot at the vampire. Snurn showed up and was just like, wha-bam! And then the vampire turned the dead body into another vampire. And we're like, this is stupid. And so then Pat stayed on the roof, out in a safe distance, like a bard should be. And
For once.
And so then Sage hopped down, and then Snurn went down, and Sage was like, shoot, and was about to lure the vampire lady away when Paz cast Charm Person on both the vampires and succeeded.
First time that spell has ever worked for me in my years of playing D&D.
And so
And the last.
Nice. Yeah, okay, sure.
I will roll well next time.
I don't believe you.
Neither do I.
Let him hope.
So we sat and chatted with the vampire. The vampire revealed that one of us has been there before. And so has been to the country before, refused to reveal the name of her master, as like, we cannot reveal his name. And we're like, that's cool. Okay. You guys are weird. Then we're like, beautiful country, but you guys probably wouldn't see as beautiful. I'm like, seems a little emo, but okay. And then Paz Spartan kicked the vampire off the roof, and they burned up and died.
I can't get over these seems kind of emo line. Like,
And that's where I
you walk
last
into
remember.
Provia, you just shout, "Where are you?"
And I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
So-
You're
But-
welcome.
The thing is, though, and the last part of of what happened was Paz and Sage got an argument over what is technically considered, like, what was it?
People skills.
People skills. Because Paz is like, Charm Person's a people skill, and Sage is like, no, it's not.
And then Snurn agreed with Sage because Snurn likes Sage.
Yay.
Nobody likes Paz.
No one likes you.
Oh, you know what? You're gonna regret that by the end of this session.
Oh, I figured. I
No, I have a plan now to actually make you regret it.
I have metal dice, sweetheart. And you're in close range.
And it didn't work with the zombie pirate. It won't work with you. Ow!
I'm just saying, Sharice, if you're going to throw dice at Sophie, aim down.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
really,
you
really
have a
down.
very wide margin of error.
shin guards yet?
Sorry?
Have you bought your cricket shin guards yet?
Yes, I have actually.
Good.
All 5 pairs of them. Next time you see me, I'll be like a space marine with cricket pad.
I'll be like, where's Harry? Oh, the one that's looking like the Michelin Man for some reason.
Why is he singing "I'm Still Standing" in a really deep voice?
Oh my god.
So, yeah, that's where it ended. Was Sage and Paz argued over what is considered people skills, and I still stand by my statement of that it does not count as people skills. It is a spell. It is forced charisma.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
I'm like, that's saying that, oh, I have people skills because my employees don't disagree with me.
That's called tyranny, and we don't like that here.
Wait.
Wait, you like tyranny? Oh my goodness.
No. I was saying
Heretic.
Interesting coming from you.
Hey, look. You know what?
I am very caffeinated and in a very poke everything mood right now.
I know. I fear for my life.
You should.
Okay, so we good to start?
Oh, Pedro
Yeah, I
does
think
make
we should probably start the session. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we should.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so as we left off, I believe the 3 of you were sat down at the tavern, eating a well-earned hearty breakfast after your victory against Kalina, the last of the what I'm going to call the warehouse vampires from the first session.
Like that.
Warehouse vampires sounds kind of like a weird indie band.
It really
but I'm
does.
kind of gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've just planned out my entire holiday, so thank you. So, following your delicious breakfast, each of you having a variety of different items, Snern just having an entire plate of protein,
Yep.
and I imagine Paz and Sage having their own wonderful bits of porridge or some toast, that sort of thing. Each of you feels somewhat reinvigorated, a little bit tired still after the very, let's say, rude awakening in the morning, and you have the day ahead of you. Now, at this point, I should mention that there is a couple of items for you to pick up, and you have basically until the end of today to get your affairs in order and to join the Brazen Runners outside, just in front of the main gates, to finally start heading to Barovia. This prologue will begin ending tonight.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But so the moment Snern finishes her plate of just bacon, sausage, a couple pancakes for some starch, stuff, some eggs, she just without warning bursts out the door and runs for the magic shop.
They're just like, you're on child duty, and then
And before she left, she made sure to get a just a container of like a large container of water for no conceivable reason.
We're gonna make soup, aren't you?
hate you so much.
We're gonna make soup.
But how is the question?
Okay, I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that secret because yeah.
Oh god. Paz ignores what Sage told her because again, she's an adult. Snern can take care of herself.
No.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Sure, that makes sense.
Falling a little behind. I want to go to the jewelry shop.
Oh, she's not going to the jewelry shop.
Okay.
She's not.
Okay.
So you don't follow me.
Then I'll go to the jewelry shop anyway.
Sweet. I'm going to go to the same place that I talked to Harriet last time when she went off by herself. Do you remember?
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to the same place.
All right. Cool beans. Cool beans.
And
Cool.
I guess it's Nern's turn because I guess you're not doing anything.
No,
Yeah,
chaotic sick.
Oh no!
No.
Chaotic. Why?
The
That's not good.
the power of our chaos shall heal you.
Yes. Hopefully you feel better soon, Chaotic. It sucks that you're sick, honestly. I'm not very supportive, so I'm gonna apologize right now.
Oh.
Um,
Oh,
Ooh.
sinus infection plus pneumonia.
oh,
Oh, hun.
yeah, that really sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Oh my gosh. Rest, hun. Please.
Mm,
And you know what? For once, we're gonna tell you to hydrate.
Yeah.
yeah. Hydrate and you get inspiration from me,
Pneumonia
the
and
DM.
pregnant. That is like a triple whammy.
You get
Oh.
you get an IRL inspiration boost. I will send you that from the UK.
Oh.
I drink so much water, lol. Good, keep at it.
Yeah. Drink some
We
tea.
care for you.
Drink some tea. Honestly, that always works. And I'm not just saying that because I'm British. Sorry, British.
um.
Bottle of water.
But so
Anyway,
Snurn is just running as fast as she possibly can towards this magic item shop.
okay. Yeah, I would say it takes you from the tavern. You run as fast as your little legs will carry you,
Hmm.
which Sophie knows all about.
Yeah.
And you arrive at the magic shop. I'm imagining as soon as you arrive, you're hammering on the door and to let
Well,
in.
well, first she looks in the windows, sees if they're open. But if it looks like they're not open, she starts hammering on the door.
Okay. No, they are not open just yet.
Okay.
You see a sign saying closed. Please fuck off.
And she'll start banging on the door because I have an idea for this.
Oh, gracious.
Oh, why am I filled with a sense of dread every time?
Because it's
Okay.
Snurn.
Let me just do something quickly. Okay. You hammer on the door for what feels like sort of 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And at the end of this, you hear, oh fuck, hang on, and you see Ugnog walking not exactly hurriedly towards the shop. He says, right. Call your fucking beans. Let me
I
get
don't
inside. And
have beans. Should I have brought beans? I can go get beans.
It's just, you're a very strange child, aren't you?
I'm 12.
Okay, I'm not even gonna argue with you on that one. I've learned
Also,
from my mistakes.
also,
And
question.
yes,
Who is off? Why am I fucking him?
I do you just not know sayings? I've not had coffee yet this morning. Hang on. He produces from his belt a sort of a chain of keys and begins picking out the right one. So it's into the lock, and you just hear a heavy thunk as the lock opens. He pushes up the door and goes, "Right, you in for your sporky thing?"
It's not a spork. The ladle is on one end, the sword is on the other end.
The spoon and the sword, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. I finished enchanting last night. It should be on the count. Give me like 2 minutes to actually open the fuck up. All right.
Thank you.
Cool. And he does a little bit more hurriedly head behind the counter and into the back rooms. You hear him rummaging around a little bit. And as he emerges, you see him holding a long sort of parcel wrapped in brown paper, and tied up with like this little string and a bow. He says, "Right, here you go. We sorted out the price yesterday for it, so you're already taken care of with that one." And he hands you this parcel from the other side of the counter. He sort of leans over and hands it to you. And you have this large, towering orc just handing over this sword-shaped package.
Awesome. And she'll take the pack. She'll take the parcel. She'll kind of strap it to her cookie jar because yes, she uses the cookie jar as a backpack for those that are new, and we love that.
As Snurn is an icon.
and
Fashion icon, I'm not getting that other.
and she goes, "Thank you, I love you," and just runs away.
Alright, bye!
And she goes specifically to find Paz.
Alright, as you do so, you may now mark on the specifics for your item that we
Yep.
discussed outside the session. You are now in possession of the long spork.
I actually have a different name for it that I will reveal later.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm very curious.
Don't seem to like this, man. What are you doing? Normally it's me that does that. Why?
In the words of Loki, that's how it feels.
In the words of Loki, glorious purpose. Okay, so you run off to find Paz
Mhm.
with your long sword. Okay. We look at Sage quickly. Is there anything you would like to do in your location?
She's going to do her usual thing, because like after the battle and everything. So, and she's probably gonna stay there a while, partially because of what happened, and partially to avoid Paz.
That's fair enough.
Stay
Okay.
there a little while longer than usual.
So a good 3 hours. Gotcha.
Yep. No, it's not.
Calm down, Paul. Okay. So Sage will be doing her thing away from the party there for a little while. Paz,
Yes.
about 10 to 15 minutes after Snurn leaves the magic shop, you just see this tiny kobold running back towards you with sword at cookie jar, looking very, very excited. Like a
Whoa,
child on
whoa.
Christmas Day.
Also, because I finally found a proper image, I would like to show everyone what this little chaotic
Yes.
child looks like.
Yes.
Yeah. Please feel free to
Bring
share.
Bring it.
If it'll fucking work.
That is just the motto of the
Right?
of our times. Technology. What do it work?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have view only on. That's why you can't add anything.
What?
Ah.
Shit, how do I change that? Oh, why technology? Viewer. Editor. There we go. Hang on. Done.
Yay.
Try
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Reload.
Now it is working. I'm reloading.
Right, so
And
folks, that was
boom.
me not understanding how technology works.
There we go. Woohoo! Now we have access to it.
Oh, he's so cute.
I love it.
I love it.
my
I-
God.
Can
I
they
love
see it?
how it.
Yeah.
Tiny baby.
Yes.
Smaller.
Oh, so
Voila.
cute.
Alien baby. Or if you're Charisse, make it go over the entire screen.
Shut up!
I don't know what is happening. I get to be a pain today.
Yeah.
I had way too much coffee for today.
See, normally it doesn't make you this jittery, so you must have had some really good coffee.
I guess. I had the espresso Thai tea with coffee popping pearls. I think the coffee popping pearls are the because I had the espresso Thai tea last week and I wasn't nearly like this.
For those of you watching at home, Sophie's about to pop the fuck off.
It's been a crazy week and I'm like ready to just have fun.
See, this is why some of us drink.
Right.
I drink coffee.
You know that's not what I mean.
Yeah, and the rest of us drink because you drink coffee.
Rain, you drank before you met me.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
What?
Nothing. So you guys have seen.
But yeah, I love the picture of Snurn. Let's continue.
Yeah,
Let's
that is
continue.
adorable.
Sorry, we had a Oh, ADHD. If she does, I donate my foreign inspiration. If I do what?
Pop.
Oh,
Pop the fuck off.
okay. Well, I do have a plan for what's about to happen, and you're gonna hate it.
Anyway, she's busy. What are you guys doing?
Excited
yeah.
Snurn.
Excited?
Yeah,
Snurn?
excited Snurn. I expect Snurn's running up, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what you got there?
And she she goes she sets down her big old pot in the middle of the street, making sure everyone's clear. Unwraps her sword, which is it looks like a regular, very ornate long sword, but at the bottom towards the hilt there are like four metal like spindly bits that are connecting a ladle about 6 inches down from where the hilt ends.
Okay.
And she goes, okay, watch, watch. And she starts she
Right.
goes she just stirs this pot of water, and as she stirs it more and more, it slowly becomes more and more like soup. Because yes, I made Snurn Jesus, aka Sneezes. Oh. The best part hasn't even happened yet.
Oh no.
she uh she pulls the ladle out of the pot, takes a sip of the soup, and like nothing seems to happen. And then you wait a second, she looks around like she's trying to get her bearings, and just in an instant, she's on your shoulders.
Ah, how?
And then she's not.
Where the heck did she go?
She's right in front of you.
Yeah. So, okay, explain what you just did, cause I saw it, but I don't understand it in the least.
Are you aware of the sorcerer's wild magic?
Yeah, I'm aware.
The soup replicates the wild magic.
You made wild magic soup.
Yes.
Oh, well, I love it.
You're this
We
world
find out
soup
later
rabbit.
Yes.
We find out later that Snurn wild multiclassed into druid and has wild shape.
Love it. Love it. All right. Well, can I ask why?
Why not?
You make a good point. I like that it's got the sword too, like multi-purpose.
Yeah. That way I can stab you with one end and enjoy soup with the other end.
I mean, multitasking is a talent.
Yeah.
All right. So, you want to help me with a little something?
No.
Depends.
So, you weren't here when this happened, but we met someone really interesting at the jewelry shop. Another tabaxi, actually. I think it'd be really fun if we invited him to come along with us. Of course, letting him know everything up front. Wouldn't dream of inviting someone to come with us to Barovia without knowing, you know, the stakes. Pun intended.
I will go along with this on one condition that you will find out later.
You know what? That's a gamble I'm willing to make.
Okay.
Bake on it?
She just hands you a cookie because she doesn't know what you're trying to do.
No. Okay. Thank you for the cookie. I will eat this later. Puts it in one of my coat pockets. No. Okay. So when people make a deal, a lot of times they'll shake on it.
Oh, yeah. I know this. She bites your hand.
No. I expect you're still clamped on.
Oh yeah.
Ow,
Crocodile style, just.
She lets go.
No, ow. No, that is not.
You noticed before Snurn let go, she started turning while still clamped down your hands.
Alligator death roll. No. Okay. I'm gonna show you this because this can probably help you out. Okay, so put your hand out, your right hand. They
Uh-huh.
usually do it with the right hand. And then I put my right hand out, and we grab each other's hands, and then 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And as
And
she
then the
grabs your
deal
hand,
starts.
she death grips.
Ah, ah, ah! No,
she lets go.
Oh, merciful grip. You've got a killer grip for something so small. Oh my gosh.
Was
Okay.
that quite graphical?
Shush. Okay. So as I was saying, what we're gonna do is we're gonna invite him to come with us.
Mhm.
And yeah. So I think Sage will really enjoy this. She and him seem to really hit it off. They seem like good buddies now.
Mm, we'll see.
Funny. But remember, you get your part of the deal.
Mhm.
Some random favor that I don't know about later, which when I say it out loud, probably not a great idea.
It's not that
So
bad. Don't worry.
just don't bite my hand again. That's not how you make a deal.
No promises.
Fair enough. All right, let's go. And we walk in the shop. I think as she's doing that, Paz is kind of like taking like a little scrap of bandage out of her pocket and just like wrapping it around her hand where the skin and fur were broken. Where she's slightly bleeding from the chomp.
And just because I think this would be funny as fuck, Snare goes, by the way, you need more iron in your diet. Blood tasted weird.
Oh
I'm
my
not really sure we
goodness.
should bring you around the vampires if you're already tasting blood.
Somewhere in your mind, you just hear Barnabas, Barnabas, as it sounds like an entire continent of vampires just starts shouting in your ears.
And now I got a headcanon that Paz has an iron deficiency. Thanks. Wait, I want this to be canon. She now has an iron deficiency. Zoe,
Her
this
owners
is
kept
for
giving
you.
her vegan food.
Zoe, this is for you. One of my roommates also has an iron deficiency. Oh. But yeah, so
Okay, so you guys are heading to the jewelry stand.
yes.
Okay, so let's try and salvage this. I'm just kidding. We never had it in the first place.
No.
So you head back down towards the marketplace from the day before, and I would say, Paz, you're able to find your way around, given the fact you literally visited with Sage. And as you approach the store, you see the familiar sight of Safi, the Tabaxi jeweler, starting to pack up his store and make preparations. He's still open for business, but it looks as though he's starting to sort of pack up the non-essentials and prepare for a journey.
Okay.
As he does so, however, he sees the two of you approach and says, yes, hello!
Hi, how you doing?
Paz, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's good to see
Sapphire,
you. How
right?
are you?
I'm
That's
good.
Safi to my friends, which we are now.
All right then, Sappy.
Yes,
All
and
right.
who's your friend here?
Hi,
this
I'm
is Snare.
Snaren.
Nice to meet you, Snarn. I am Sapphire, but Safi to my friends, which you may now call me.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Chaotic was saying something.
That actually sounds.
Oh dear. It's actually fancy. Oh no. Oh no. Giving me headcanon is a dangerous thing, you guys. I'm just saying that right now.
All right, yeah, back to man. We are ADHD today. Apologies for the
Yeah, because you guys are never ADHD. You're
Never.
Ever ADHD.
Shut up.
First time on History Channel. So, how may I help you today?
Well, actually, first of all, you packing up for a journey? Because wouldn't want to interrupt if you're busy.
Oh, yes, I'm going to be making my journey to the dwarves soon.
Oh.
Yes, they have
I'm
all
guessing
sorts of
so.
exotic materials, metals, jewels, all sorts of fantastic things I use.
Oh,
And unfortunately, I'm running low on silver, so I need to
oh,
restock, as it were.
makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, we're about to leave town as well. Actually, I was gonna invite you to join us.
Oh,
I mean,
where are
we
you
could
heading?
use a little more.
Are you heading to the dwarves as well? Will Sage
No,
be going along?
yes, actually, that's part of why I was inviting you, cause poor thing needs some more friends, and the two of you seem to hit it off a bit. Seems like you two are great friends.
Well, I mean, she seems a little withdrawn, I will say. But there's reasons for that, and I don't want to intrude
I
at
don't know
all
the
on
reasons
that.
yet. Just met her a couple days ago, but my nickname for her is Grumpy Cat.
Okay.
Yeah,
As they're
she
having
seems
this
to really
conversation,
love the nickname.
sorry, as they're having this conversation, Snurn walks behind the stand and extends a pamphlet to Safi.
Oh goodness.
I can't
Um,
take how adorable Snurn is. Like, I physically cannot handle it.
here's my conspiracy theory. Safi will take the pamphlet. He takes a quick look at it.
Oh,
What,
please no.
how did you jump? How did my giant D20 jump?
Yes!
No. No.
Say it. Say it.
No.
This is
You
what
guys
happens
know
when being
how?
inspired.
Do you guys know when a joke is taken to the extremes and just keeps going and going and going? Help me! I am trapped. Help! I am no longer making jokes. This is me addressing the audience. I'm breaking the fourth wall here.
No,
Um,
not a dance.
so, let me out! I'm dying in a vat in the garage. um, Safi will have a quick perusal, and he starts nodding. Starts nodding as he's going through. He's he's not entirely convinced, but he's open to the concept of the world soup.
I should
Snurn just
never leave you
goes.
guys alone.
Snurn just
Yes,
goes. You
he's
shall learn, and then turns to Paz, and you get the feeling this was the condition, and she goes, "One of us, one of us,
Oh
one
no.
of us."
So does this mean we're good now?
Uh
Does this
huh.
mean we're even?
Uh huh.
No, nice.
I have no context for what's happened here. I'm just happy to be a part of this.
I barely have context. But frankly, it'll help even out some of the morale.
Or having me along with you, I would not mind the company. What is your destination? You have yet to say.
Provia.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. No, don't worry. I'm gonna give you all the details because
No,
that would be
I did
honestly.
not realize you were looking for a euthanasia trip. Okay.
Well, we're gonna get paid, and I mean, we survived the vampire this morning. Two of them actually pushed it off the roof. But yeah,
Remember when I said I had no context what was going on?
to be fair,
Uh,
it tried to kill us first. So
again, zero context for what is happening here. Please elaborate when you
Okay,
can.
so we were given a job because money is good, and we were told
Yes.
go to this warehouse, investigate what is going on with the warehouse. So we went to the
Mm-hmm.
warehouse. Vampires attacked us from weird
about
boxes
six of them.
full of yummy dirt.
Wait, Snurn,
Uh
we're
huh.
gonna readdress this. Did you say the dirt was yummy?
Yes.
You ate
You
it.
judge?
You
Yes.
ate. You ate the
I
dirt.
try not to judge. I don't judge with these sorts of things, but that seems a
No,
little odd.
But
Let's
then,
no,
say.
don't
so
worry.
one of the
I'll be
vampires was
very fair.
missing. So we went to go
I'll be very
track
fair.
down that other vampire. We found it last night. That one pushed it off a roof, which was pretty badass.
Oh,
Thank you.
well done.
And that's
Thank
where
you.
we are now.
We're
So,
being
so
paid to go investigate some stuff because they seem to be trying to infiltrate Empirica. So, you can see why that would be a little problematic.
And I'm guessing this is why you're going to Barovia to find vampires.
Yeah, see what's going on.
Ah.
Get the money for it. Hopefully survive and kill a few vampires while we're at it.
Well, it wouldn't
And
be the
then this one
strangest
wants
thing
something
I've
really
heard.
soon.
It wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard about Barovia. I'm just going to say that right now.
Oh. But in all full disclosure, we did lose a party member pretty early on.
Oh,
Rest in
my
peace, Meat Shield.
condolences.
We didn't really know him all that well, but the poor thing
He started the
was a
cult
father,
with
so-
me,
What was his name? If you
Meat
don't mind me
Shield.
asking.
No, that was not his name.
I
Sorry,
don't think Michi was a
Sacrifice.
name.
His name was Derek.
Derek the Sacrifice.
No, that was not his name either, sir. Hey,
Short fellow?
yeah, I think a gnome, maybe.
Yes, I knew him. Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news then.
Well, we weren't close, but he was a regular around here.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah,
Does his
did
family
not.
know?
I suppose if Commander Lassel's told them, we kind of left that up to him to do. Really comfortable with the idea.
He was a nice man.
He really was quite nice.
He loved his boys more than anything.
Feel very sorry for the family. But seeing so, we have a bit of a vacancy of sorts, so, seemed pretty clever, so I figured.
Before we go
Clever,
any
seemed
further
good for
with this,
morale.
I am not looking to become anybody's meat shield, okay?
No, no, you are
No.
you are a souptologist. You are friend.
Is that what we're calling this?
Uh-huh.
I see.
I don't know. You'll hear more
Oh.
about the soup thing probably every day.
Yeah.
We've gotten to hear, me and Sage have gotten to hear it like every day since. It's you get used to it.
They've been
Start going through
blessed,
one another.
but they won't admit it.
So sorry, you say you're going to Barovia, so you're heading west. Well, hold. I mean, I was going to join the caravan with the runners. And I was told that there would be others joining me.
Wait
You're
a
heading
minute.
west.
Yeah, we're
I
heading with
think it's what they call a quinky dink.
Wait a minute, you're in the same direction as us. Well, must be
well,
great then.
for a time, and then we will veer. I will veer north past the Vale, up to the Kingdom of the Dwarves. This will be fun.
All right. Well, looks like it was fate. Can't wait to tell
Absolutely.
Sage. I'm sure she'll be delighted.
Talking of Sage,
Not-
I have Sage's ring somewhere. I don't know where she is. I'm not sure where she'll be coming along.
Figured she'd end up here in a bit, but figured I'd wait for her here because she kind of disappears and then comes back.
That makes sense. Sometimes it's good to get some time away. What I was going to suggest, I do have a lot I need to get moved and shifted. If you don't mind, you are companions of hers.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
I
so.
I feel like I can trust you. Would you mind giving her order?
Absolutely. No worries about it. We have a couple
Excellent,
things to do around town before we meet up with the caravan tonight, so guess we'll see you then.
You certainly will. Oh, here, and he takes a small little box from a little sort of chest in his little stool area, and he hands it over to you. He says,
Well,
"The ring is inside. I hope she is happy with it.
thank you
I followed her
kindly.
instructions, kept it nice and simple. There is a single flourish on it, but it's
Oh.
very, very simple in nature.
Well, I'm sure she'll love it. See you tonight then.
You
And
will
we
do.
can
You will do.
talk more about the idea later. No pressure, obviously. I know it's kind of a bit of a crazy question, but we live in crazy times, so
Indeed, we do. Indeed, we do. It makes me wish for dragons. I tell you. Why are you laughing, Snern?
You'll see.
Oh no.
Oh no, Snern's going to summon an army of dragons at some point.
Well, hey, I mean,
You're not saying no.
Sorry,
alrighty,
continue.
well, see you later.
So, looking forward
Snur's
to the
home.
crazy ass bullshit that Rain has somehow made up.
I mean, we shouldn't be surprised anymore.
No, but I'm just terrified all the time. It's a state of mind.
Right. Okay.
So, okay, so you have picked up all the items that you had already requested. Yeah, at this point, Sage would not have rejoined you just yet. Just because Sage's still doing her thing. You don't know what she's doing. So you still have a bit of time. It's up to you what you'd like to do now. I'll remind you that Victor is still awaiting in the jails at some point. If you
Right.
did want
We
to
need to head over, but
do
I do want to make sure
investigations.
that all of us are there. So, yes.
So, to kill time, Snurn is gonna take Paz over to the training dummies,
Okay.
Okay.
and
As it will follow.
as once they stop like 20 feet back, 30 feet back from the training dummies, she looks up at Paz and goes, "I want you to see something. It's gonna be fun."
All right. Show me. Show me.
And she takes another sip of the soup. And as she lets out a burp from having ingested the soup, because of the wild magic table, magic missile at 5th level comes out of her mouth.
Oh, gracious.
And just hits every single training dummy.
Well.
I have created a monster. I.
What did you think was going to happen? I'm genuinely curious, Barry.
I don't know, but your encounters are going to be much, much harder to accommodate.
Rain.
They honestly, there are very few effects that actually happen like that.
I don't care. You've killed this party, Rain. I hope you're happy.
How could you do this?
So, Rain, how does it feel this being your last session at CR Gaming? Just
Pretty good.
to get your
Pretty good. I'm very ecstatic to get rid of you people.
Haha, very funny.
You're so
Love
funny,
you
Ray.
too.
What was I gonna say? Okay. Well, that's something. So that's the soup.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing it. Okay. What the heck kind of
What
spices?
the fuck kind of soup is that? You just hear from behind you the very panicked voice of the squire, and if you turn to look at him, you would notice a patch starting to grow in his trousers from where he's just terrified of the soup-consuming kobold.
Soup-consuming kobold.
Um.
Oh, here.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Awesome, great. Now I'm fearing for my life.
Trying to, because she just has this unspoken rivalry with this squire specifically,
Oh my gosh.
she turns to the squire, takes another sip of the soup,
Ah!
and an eye pops up on her forehead, and just blinks at him.
Upon seeing this third eye blink, you see the squire's own eyes appear to roll back in his head as he just faints and falls to the floor unconscious.
Oh no! Oh no! Cass is gonna go over to the kid. Hey kid, wake up!
I got it. I'm good at waking people up.
No, oh no, Snurn, don't kill him. He is a child.
I won't kill him. I
Or
promise.
traumatize him.
Dad, I
Too
cannot
late.
promise. And she kicks him in the family jewels, ending a generation.
Oh,
So
So
hang on.
how
So
could you?
a character that already has a high-pitched voice is going to have an even more high-pitched voice.
Not necessarily.
I
He just can't
I
reproduce.
I like my vocal cords, and I don't want to deafen anybody. So you just hear a high-pitched, guttural yell
Oh,
from the squire as
no, this is
his
horrible.
his I don't even know why I'm going to describe this.
Oh no,
His
just
not
preemptively.
developing body has now just received blunt force trauma. All the gentlemen in the audience will know exactly how this feels. As he's just, I'm not even going to make the sound, but he is just clutching his nether regions in absolute agony. Why would you do
Snarn, no, no,
that?
that's why you wake people up.
You told me to wake him up. I woke him up.
I
He is
didn't.
awake.
I thought you were gonna like, you were gonna splash water on him.
What did I even do to you?
Oh, you poor thing. I'm gonna.
Please don't touch me.
Wait, I want to see what spells do I have. What do they? I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level.
It has no effect as he regains the hit points, but his testicles are still somewhat lodged back up into his stomach. And I cannot believe I just said that on a live stream. Thank you, Ian.
You're welcome.
I don't get paid for this. I don't get paid for this, guys.
Look at Chaotic's
Bye.
comment.
Farewell.
Oh, I don't know. What is the does he need them?
Degenerates. Just,
And Chaotic, to answer your question, I don't plan on using it often. I just think this is really fun.
Also, Sophie, if you do come back and decide to attempt to do that to me, that is exactly what will
No.
happen.
I would never.
Really? Even after all the short jokes? I'm impressed.
Really? Really? I have a strength.
Snurn does not.
No. I think you mean vertical challenge.
Hey, I won't do it, but is that a risk you're willing to take?
Maybe. I may ask you to roll for initiative when we meet IRL. So yeah, the squire is in intense pain. And speaking in a much higher register than normal, which I'm not even going to try to attempt because it has been a long time since I was 14.
Sleep well, Chaotic.
Bye, Chaotic.
Okay, hope you feel better soon.
Oh, Chaotic, you'll definitely want to come next Sunday. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. Alrighty, yeah. Yeah, you were saying about the squire?
Yeah, incredible pain, higher octaves. I'm not going to try to attempt it. And he is very reluctant for you to be near him. And so
You as in
you will
Stern or
see
Paz?
him. Yes.
Yeah.
You will see him still clutching his nether regions, attempt to run back into the barracks. And
Snurf.
I say attempt because it's more of a hobble.
Oh, you poor thing. I'm sorry about her. She's feral.
I know.
I hope the cure wounds helped.
They didn't.
Oh, sorry. This is
I
part of
feel
the
it in my stomach.
TMI. Past her concern. This is part of the reason that I invited Safi along. Because I need at least one other person who A, isn't grumpy as all get out, or B, isn't completely feral.
I'm personable.
You just kicked a 15-year-old child
And
in the nether regions. That's not personable behavior.
he was an asshole.
No, he wasn't. He was a kid. He walked on You walked out of here and you just instantly. You know what? You know what? You know
He
what? I overlooked
insulted
that,
the
son.
soup, so I made him regret
He,
it.
I think he was just asking about it.
It's not kind, basically. Some sort of thing we'd celebrate on World Kindness Day.
Snurn doesn't know the meaning. Neither does Rain.
Of world?
Sure.
Rain, Snow his world and just think soup.
Yes.
That's it. You know, I'm really thinking that we're gonna be fine when we cross the veil. You can't lose what you didn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah. When is Sage gonna get here? I need someone who's not gonna assault a child.
I feel like
Okay.
at this point,
By
Sage would
by
probably.
Ognog's point of view, that was not a child.
No, that was a human. For that year, that is still a child.
Mm, but
You
why
go
was
close
he
to
so
Sage.
small?
What?
He was like 5'1.5". That's tiny.
Brain?
So a child's bollocks wasn't the only thing that Snurn kicked tonight. The fourth wall being another thing. That's a good impression of the squire there, Sophie.
Oh, thank you.
But then, yeah.
So when are you gonna get there? We don't know when's 3 hours up. Can we have this?
Yeah, we'll say by this point, Sage finally is able to track you guys down using her incredible senses and beefy skills, and sees you just as the squire is running off.
Paz
with
is face palming.
Paz space bombing and squire running off with hands in nether region and just a trail following.
Do I want to know?
Snurn is just laughing hysterically.
She no, don't. I don't care. I do not care enough.
Yeah. Oh, shall we? Oh, right. I have something for you.
What?
Here you go. It's your ring that you ordered from the jewelry shop.
I haven't paid for it. Have I?
I don't know. He told
You
me to
did
give
pay
it to
for it
you.
last session.
Okay, I didn't remember if I paid. Sorry.
You did, yeah.
You know, let's see what it looks like.
She puts it away.
He said he kept to your instructions, but he did give it one little flourish. And now I'm curious and I want to see.
I don't care about your curiosity.
All right, fine. Speaking of curiosity, let's go to the dungeon and talk to the fella that Commander Lassel. Wait, was it Commander Lassel or was it Cyrus that recommended? It was Commander Lassel. Sorry.
It was both actually that recommended it.
Oh, okay.
Cyrus did mention Victor in your meeting with the Brazen Runners.
Gotcha. So meet this Victor fella. Now that all three of us are here.
Yay, another crazy person.
Oh, darling, you have no idea.
I stand by my initial judgment of you.
Eh.
And they go, I guess.
Okay. You head around the side of the barracks towards what appears to be a large circular drum tower with two guards standing stationary. It's not the most conspicuous building in the little compound area, but from the look of things, you can see a couple of windows sort of scattered around along the tower, some of which have bars all the way across, either going straight down, and some you'd guess a bit more high security, with bars also going across as well, forming sort of a hatch pattern. As you approach, the guys go, whoa, that's close enough there. State your intention.
Sent by Commander Lassel. He wants us to have a discussion with a Victor person.
Oh yeah, you're the oh fuck, what did he say you were called? The Grave Walkers. Wait, no. He said they were the Night Walkers. So who are you? The other guard pipes up.
Nightwalker's Bane. You were close.
That's the fella.
You were close.
Fucking smart ass. I take offence to that. Yeah. He told us you lot were coming along. Yeah, head on inside. You want to go down the stairs, all the way down to the very bottom. Speak to the jailer down there, and he should be able to help you out. All right.
All right. Thanks.
Perfect, my lovelies. Head inside, and good luck.
Anything we need to know? Commander Lasso's not great with details.
Well, I mean, I'm just front guard. You want to talk to jailer for more info, but you want my advice? Don't get too close.
Oh, all right.
Because Victor's a fucking arsehole.
Oh, well, thanks
And
for
that's
the warning.
putting it lightly.
We have one of those too, but she's fun.
You have a Victor?
No.
Oh, a fucking arsehole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool, I ain't gonna unpack this. In you go.
Paz just walks on it.
Paige follows, fixing her fur and putting her hood up.
It's so much fun.
All right. You guys enter the dungeons and follow the guard's instructions, heading down.
We need to find a dragon and we're set.
You head down a heavy sort of flight of stairs, and as you start heading down, you smell damp. You smell a variety of different awful things. A lot of sweat, a lot of sort of burning embers, and a little bit of viscera and decay. If you didn't know any better, this would be the pit that the very worst of humanity gets thrown into, essentially, and is locked away forever. Upon heading to the bottom of the stairs, you see you enter a circular chamber with various tunnels heading in different directions, almost like spindles on a wheel. And in the center, there is a guard sitting behind a desk with various ledgers and a heavy set of keys on the side. You would hazard a guess and say this would be the jailer that you were told to meet.
Gotcha. Before we walk up to the jailer, I turn to the other two, and I kind of take 3 of the, like, you know how when I described Paz the first time, I said she's got like a lot of like colored handkerchiefs like just tied to like sections of her tail just for fun. Mm-hmm. She takes 3 of them. Right, ladies. Favorite smells.
Is murder a smell?
You know, I'm gonna go with soup. How's that?
Yeah.
Is mayonnaise an
Come on, just tell me. Fine. Oh, that's a good choice. And then you see her like kind of snap her fingers 3 times, and she hands Wait. What are the favorite colors too? Favorite colors?
Purple.
You're right. Hands a purple handkerchief to you. I don't care. All right. Let's see if I don't care. It's the color. No, I'm kidding. Here you go. Here's red. and then just hold it up, and you don't have to smell the shake smell. You're welcome. Little trick I learned. And then, all right. And then it goes up to the jailer. Hi, how are you doing today?
Well, it's damp, and I'm bored. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
What do you want?
We were sent to speak with Victor. Somebody. Commander Lassell sent us.
Yep. He told us he was be coming down. You'll have to give us a second. There's somebody else already inside. But yeah, you can go talk to him. When it's your turn, just a couple of things. First and foremost, step away from the bars at all times. He's in there for a reason. Do not give him any reasons to reach out and draw blood.
Oh.
And don't excite him.
Can I give him soup?
Lunatic. What?
Can I give him soup? Or a cookie?
No.
Can I give you soup? or a cookie?
I would prefer it if you didn't.
Aw.
Nice
We run
try
a very
anyway.
tight ship around here. There's a reason why we haven't had any escapes in several years, and I'd personally like to keep it that way.
Understandable.
Would you like a chocolate chip cookie?
I would not.
Aw.
No.
It's nice,
Right.
nice thinking, Snurn. Nice thinking. Good effort.
Do you have any questions for me?
Oh, what's he in for? Just curious.
You seriously don't know?
No, really. I wouldn't ask if I didn't know.
Victor Orals, the Devil Maker.
Sounds
None of
like
this
an
ringing any
interesting.
fucking
No.
bells.
I travel a lot, so I don't really know a ton of people too well.
Well,
Yeah.
he was infamous across the whole of Okran. All right.
That's
Basically, he was one of us. Yeah, he was a sergeant in the town guard. It's the reason why the King's Guard took over, and he's part of it. Because turns out he was a fucking lunatic. He'd go out at night and he'd kill people. Quite a few people, and he would disfigure them, make them look like devils. Hence the name Devil Maker.
Harry, I am not at all
Anyway.
sorry for this. I think this is gonna be funny as fuck. Snurren goes, I know him, Victor Orals, in jail for giving too much oral.
Shut the fuck up.
Sarah just kind of puts her paw and just like hovers your mouth, like kind of like how she did when you first brought the soup cold, just like stop.
I felt a year drained from my life just then, Rain. I hope
Good.
you know.
Good.
I think that's
Gosh.
So yeah, he went around murdering a bunch of people, and because he was a member of the guard, he didn't get accused. Only got caught because some people investigated it.
Oh.
He got sent to jail. He escaped at one point, and well, when we picked him up, he was even more stark raving mad. He's been there 30 years.
Oh, mercy. Right.
No, mercy. He don't deserve none, love. He's gonna be in there until he carks it, and he fucking deserves it.
Thanks for the summary. It's very informative.
Like I say, well known across the whole continent, really.
Well,
Absolute piece of shit.
oh, the heck, Commander Lasso wants us to talk to him then.
Do you know who's talking to him now?
That is top secret.
I mean, he's probably gonna walk out this way unless there's another exit.
Good point. Very well, I'm sure you'll hear about it soon enough, anyhow. The gentleman in there at the moment is none other than His Royal Highness, Sir Reginald Nisk. Brother to the King, Chancellor of Okran, and fifth in line to the throne.
Huh.
Interesting. Wonder what some of that high up's talking to him for. Intriguing.
Sage just kind of sits down and was just like against the wall, just like, how long does this not like out loud, but she's just like, how long does this take?
Not long after he says those words, you hear the lock behind the guard just clunk and the door swing open, and you see a fairly moderately dressed half-elf emerge from the doorway. Old-ish by elf standards. He has a few wrinkles along his face, and a couple of dark patches around his eyes from lack of sleep. His long hair braided back into a sort of short ponytail, Very angular features, and what was, you would guess at one point, a very handsome-looking half-elf. He's flanked by a couple of heavily armored Kingsguard, and as he exits, goes, "Oh, sorry for keeping you. Are you here to see Mr. Orals?"
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Highness. No worries at all, though. No worries. Sure, it was
Oh,
important business.
well, somewhat. You see, I've been researching abnormal minds. You see,
Oh,
um, it's something of a recent fascination of mine, and
Snurn, come
it could
here.
help.
Snurn, come here. Come here.
Fucking savage.
She said that. She was like, really? Hey, Snurn, come here real quick.
Oh yes, well, there's plenty of ills to be found in the mental realm, of course.
Hmm.
Anything that can be observed from all sorts of people may help us in the future.
Right. Love that. Love that. So, do you like look at a person and you can like tell what's wrong with them and stuff, or is it more like
No, it's more a psychological study of sorts.
right?
Um, I'm
Excellent then.
trying to work with psychologists. Fairly new field in the region, but with any luck, it should come to the case where we can diagnose um, proper definitive illnesses and actually help people instead of labeling them as pariahs.
I love that. That sounds amazing. Sometime I'd love to
Yep.
hear more about that.
Well, as they say, watch this space, and who knows, there may be more in the future.
Right, right. Well, thank you, Your Highness.
Well, my pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you for taking the time to talk. It's nice.
Oh,
Anyway, I shall get out of your hair as such, and yes, good luck. Tim.
oh, thanks.
And with that,
Right.
he gestures to his Kingsguard, and they head up the steps and out into the sunlight. You now will have access to Victor.
Awesome. Right, ladies. You ready? Let's get this over with. Keep your tails clear of the bars.
Sage kind of slips gloves on, and she's just like, nope, and keeps her tail like very close to her body.
Okay. The guard turns and goes, "All right, in you go. And remember what I said? If I screams, I will not be happy, but I will come in and save you."
Thank you very much. And I would say Paz probably leads the way.
I'd assume so.
Snurn,
Right.
Snurn, I know this is gonna be hard for you, but don't give him a soup cult pamphlet. That'll get you too close to the bars.
Aww.
I know, I know.
All right. As you push through the door, you enter into a quite confined space. It's, I would say, about 5 feet long and about 4 feet wide, sort of a small rectangle. And one half of the room, sort of about 3 foot by 4 foot, is a cell. You can see carved into stone bricks, and with a large sort of steel door placed in the middle. At the center of the cell, you see, sort of staring at the sat on a stool, is a man with long white hair, sort of going down past his shoulders, occasionally twitching every now and then, very uncomfortably. Doesn't pay you any mind whatsoever, and is dressed very plainly in sort of rags, of the prison attires. Um, as he sat there, you see him sort of drumming on his right thigh, and as you do so, you notice that he's missing a couple of fingers, particularly his ring finger and his pinky finger. In fact, he only really acknowledges your presence when he hears the door slam behind you, and you hear him just say, "So, 2 visits in one day. I must be getting popular.
Hello,
And he
Rin.
turns and looks, and you see a very sunken face with eyes starting to turn grey. He looks like a man who has stared into the pits of hell himself. And he looks and regards each and every one of you. So, why are you here?
Well, we were told to come and talk to you, ask you some questions. Do you know about the veil between Empirica and Barovia? Just gonna cut right to the chase.
You wish to ask me, veil?
Yep.
Why?
Paz kind of looks at the other two like, should we?
Think of this as a quid pro quo situation.
That's
You
fair.
ask me a question, I ask you a question.
Ooh, sounds like a fun game to play. So then, sure, why not?
We have an accord.
Well, the question. Well, I guess he asked a question first.
Well, no, oh,
Yeah, no, you
you're
never
right.
asked.
I should ask a question. So, okay, I answer and then I get a question. Is that how this is played?
It is, yes.
All right, all right. Well, we need to cross the veil. Plain and simple.
Interesting. You
That's
do know what happens to those who cross the veil, don't you?
We get a
Don't we?
question
Yeah,
first.
we do get a question first. Hey, you don't break the rules of your own game, man.
Shit.
And Paz is just acting like she's talking to some like a normal person. Like she doesn't even seem tense right now.
Okay.
Right. Question. So, did you cross the veil? Is that why you're even more than before? At least that's what the guard said. So.
It's true, I have crossed the veil. If you're referring to my mental state, I was broken long before. Well, you would say broken. I see nothing wrong with who I am. I'm simply, I was always meant to be. Now I get a question.
Murdered people and figured them. I don't think that's on me.
Now I get a question.
Go on. Yeah, you get a question.
Why do you wish to cross the veil?
Investigation.
And money.
The place has been closed off for how many years? We were hired to investigate.
Investigation, answers, and money.
I see. In this for the money. How original.
Well, and it's a good way to pass the time. You get bored doing the same thing after a while.
True.
But you answered the question, so I think you should ask one if you want.
How do you get through the veil?
See, that is the tricky part. It's easy to enter the veil. Just walk straight through. But everyone always gets the veil wrong. Assume it's just a lull of mist and fog. It's what's inside the problem. It's alive.
That could cause a problem.
But that didn't answer the question. How do you get through it?
With great effort, why do you wish to enter the veil? Why do you wish to enter Barovia?
Answer that question.
Because I believe for one of you, it's a homecoming, isn't it?
People keep saying that.
Yes.
Weird of you to have out.
Because for those of us who have been inside Barovia, there is a certain nature to those native to the region.
Okay.
Especially those who have come under the blood rain.
You're being awful cryptic.
It's fun. I don't get out very often, as you can see.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's always fun to play with your new playthings, of course.
Right, now you're sounding creepy. If you want more people to come and visit you, you might not want to be creepy about it. Just a piece of advice.
Sweetheart, I have the reputation of being the most prolific serial killer on the continent.
And yet I'd never heard of you before.
Clearly, you're just proving my point.
And what point would that be?
Oh, don't play coy. You know exactly which point I'm talking of. Daughter of Barovia.
Yeah, that's gonna be a discussion later, I bet.
Sage
I
kind of just
Indeed.
puts her paw on your neck. She's like, what?
Son of a wayward dog.
Oh, you didn't know. You
Oh,
didn't
please
know.
Oh yes, please elaborate. And she kind of just shoves you down just like a little bit.
Please just put your claws in. No threat. Yeesh.
I don't like being sideswiped.
I didn't sideswipe you.
It looks as though you've sideswiped her.
You know what? You're a literal serial killer. Shut your trap.
And yet I seem to trust his judgment more than yours.
You didn't like me from the beginning.
It's because everyone who speaks freely likes to hide something.
So, you know, I only did meet you a couple days ago. You're not exactly privy to everything about me.
Anyway,
I'm not privy to everything about you.
we'll have that discussion later.
Right.
Oh, what fun it is.
You know, you caused me a lot of trouble just now. Because, you know, it's just going to be a useless conversation. So,
Oh dear, whatever will I do?
No, I meant it's going to be a useless conversation for me later. So,
Exactly, it doesn't impact
whose
me at
turn is
all.
it? Nice assumption.
So, what is the creature in the veil?
You misunderstand. It's not a creature inside the veil, it's the veil itself. When you enter, you will see things, hear things. People from your past, loved ones, been and gone. That sort of thing. There will be a temptation. The mist knows this. Because, of course, it is connected to him.
Him being?
It's my turn to ask the questions.
Yes, okay, you're right, you're right.
You entered the cell, you know the rules.
That's fair. I got excited, jumped ahead. To be fair, you rattled me a little bit. I'll give you
I
that
know.
much.
Now, daughter of Barovia,
I
this one is for
didn't
you.
move.
This question is for you, daughter of Barovia.
Fine, shoot.
You're there for an investigation. That's why you want to enter.
Yes.
But why else? There's a reason you left, isn't there?
Because Barovia sucks? In more ways than one.
Puns, I haven't missed those.
Oh, you don't like puns?
They're about as useful as a stage knife, in my opinion.
Stage knives can be good for deception, though.
Yes, but for tearing apart your victims, they're rather useless.
You just have to get
Too bad you got
creative.
those stubby fingernails then. Baxi claws. Much better. Too bad you weren't born as Baxi then. Maybe you could do something about that haircut. You had claws.
What haircut?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I like the way I look.
Alright.
And
You
besides,
like
you
it?
still haven't answered my question.
Oh, I thought I did.
No, just by making
If
a pun
Barovia
does
sucks
not
should be
give
a
me...
good enough reason to leave.
Very well, I'll let you have that conversation with your peers. as to precisely why it sucks.
Is that a question or? Oh, you were
I did
phrasing
not
that.
ask the question.
In any case, how do we get through the veil?
By resisting. You resist the temptations, you ignore the signs, you stay true to your cause. The reason why people have failed to pass through the veil is because their minds are weak. The reason why I survived is because I had my goal, because I was following him.
Oh, that. That kind of makes a bit of sense. And now I like you even less.
You liked me before, how sweet.
I thought it was a fun game until you started bringing personal stuff into it.
Did you expect anything less?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't really know you were going to bring that up.
As I say, I've seen the content, I've met the people. Although I didn't kill any of those. It's a shame, really.
Right. Do you have a question? Or
Yes, I
drag this
do.
out?
How much do you remember of your homeland, child?
Enough.
Go on.
I don't want to. Because I remember.
Your reluctance to converse speaks volumes, dear.
So, it's not happy memories, alright? I mean, it's Barovia. Most of the memories aren't happy.
No, it wouldn't be, of course.
Right, okay, my turn. So, who's this him you keep speaking of? I want a name.
I would not dare to invoke it.
You and that Tomina.
There is a reason why, child. To invoke
But
his
how?
name, not cowardly, just determined to continue existing, dear.
Well,
To
this looks
invoke
like
his
worth
name
it.
is to invoke his wrath. He can reach you anywhere. And as soon as you enter Barovia, you will know precisely what I speak of. It won't be air you breathe, it'll be his essence. His voice carries on the wind. If he desires it, he could cut your lives, stop you breathing. This is why those who were loyal to him do not invoke his name. Out of fear and out of loyalty.
Oh. So he could just kill you from range if he wanted to?
He
That's
could.
interesting, because I'm still alive.
Could be. He doesn't want to kill you. He works in very, very precise manners. If he doesn't want to kill you, then that is good. Because that means you are not important. You may be a metaphorical fly on the side of an elephant. Somewhat ineffective. But if you cause enough of a commotion, he will take notice. You don't know. You might be a curiosity to him, as you are to me.
Oh, really? Alright, ask a question then. If you're so curious.
I will do. Once your investigation, once you've pinpointed the source, then what will you do?
Can you say that again? A tiny bit cut out.
I will do my best to. It's this modern technology we have. I said once you've completed your investigations, once you've pinpointed the source that is required to be struck at, what will you do? Do you have what it takes to continue and complete your task?
I'd like to think I do. I'd like to think I've got what it takes.
Says the person who ran.
Better to live to fight another day than to rush into something before you're ready.
Is that not what you're doing now?
I'm ready now.
Sage just kind of like cocks her eyebrow, like, "Oh, you're ready."
We will see during his presence. If I may offer some advice.
Or
As somebody who's seen Barovia, keep your wits about you at all times. There is a reason why the vampires are leaving Barovia and looking for flesh elsewhere.
you running out?
Precisely.
Huh.
They've been running amok in the country for several centuries now. It's safe to say their cattle is dying off. Those that are left have got themselves into smaller settlements. They check the doors. Every single person who enters. It's not a sporting for them. That is why they are entering. And if they were able to enter here, then it may already be too late. But you could always cut the head of the snake off. I'm guessing this is what Commander Lassell to do.
How do you hide from them?
How do you hide from a vampire?
Yeah.
That is a question best saved for an expert. I did not run or hide from the vampires because I was accepted by them. They saw my bloodlust, my desire to kill, and they had an acceptance for me. This is why he told me how to enter the veil and pass through. Now, I must ask, did you bring any sustenance for me?
Sage just picks up Snur and is like, "That was the last question."
Right, letter.
He's just like, "Snur, nope."
I love the idea of Sage just scooping up Stern. Just walking out.
Game over. That's the cost of asking first.
Give his lordship my best, would you?
As they're walking out, Paz lingers like a single step behind the others, and right before she shuts the door, "You're gonna rot in here for your sins."
Oh, I
And
know.
honestly, I feel no pity for you. And then she lets the door shut behind her. And as she's walking, you know how when cats get angry, their tails start doing that like lash thing from side to side?
Yep.
Her tail is going.
Okay, as you exit the cells, you're seen out by the jailer, who is somewhat satisfied there was no screaming, bite marks or claw marks on any of you. And yeah, you are let out into the rather bright early afternoon light.
Let's go to our room. I think we have some things to discuss.
It's not even important.
It is important.
I'm not a threat to you, okay?
I don't care if
It's
you
just-
think you're not a threat. We're about to enter enemy territory, and you decided, oh, by the way, let's keep this.
But your secrets I have mine. Your
My
secrets
se-
have nothing to do with me.
My secrets have nothing to do with us going into enemy territory.
Just back off already, alright?
No.
Sometimes people don't share things for a reason.
And sometimes people don't care.
I bet you're really used to not caring, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then she just turns around and starts walking towards the inn. Her tail is still lashing.
Sage just kind of like, you just like see her hands just kind of like doing this, like, Like she's trying to like bring her claws back in to not ruin her gloves. Everyone thinks their trauma is so special.
I can hear you. I don't think it's special. I just don't like talking about it.
Oh, yes, because everyone enjoys speaking about their pasts. Just like everyone enjoys sitting and talking to strangers as if they're friends.
You know what, Sage? You go on ahead to the inn. I'll be there in a bit, alright? I'm not in a place where I can talk right now.
So long as we're able to talk and you proceed to actually tell us things.
Sure. Now get going. I'll see you later. And she walks back to the barracks, actually.
Sage goes up into the inn.
Okay, Sage is up
What
in
is
the inn.
poor Stern doing, too?
Oh, Snurn has been following Sage.
Okay, Snow and Sage head back to the inn. I'm guessing to hang out in rooms, perhaps.
Mm.
Okay. What will Paz be doing at the barracks?
She goes towards the training dummies.
All right.
And first she just starts slashing at them with her claws. Like first she like takes out this like kind of metal file and like starts sharpening her claws. And she just starts going at one of the dummies. And I don't know if any of the like guards are seeing this or anything, but she is going absolute feral right now.
One or two do notice. One disappear back into the barracks. But yeah, you have got a slight audience there.
She's just muttering, "Stupid Victor, ruining everything. Are you kidding me? Ugh!" Try to move on. People don't let you, and it's stupid. And I just, ah. And like her tail is like bottle brush right now. Once I find that stupid instrument, I'm gonna. You know what? You'll be in Barovia soon. It's fine. It's fine. It'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. And she's like kind of pulling at her necklace. Okay.
As you finish this thoughts, you hear the sound of heavy boots falling behind you. You hear the sound of a match lighting up, and you hear the familiar voice of Cyrus behind.
Good night, man.
I'm guessing you just spoke to Victor.
You guessed correctly.
Yeah. He has a habit of riling people up.
Yeah. Oh, now I've got trouble with my party. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Just got to work through it. In my mind, nothing works better than being in mortal danger.
Right, well, the lizard doesn't hate me, but Sage hasn't liked me since day one. Tried to be friendly, and now that's never gonna happen. She's never gonna want to be teammates, let alone friends. And I tried, but
Got my advice?
Go on, man. I don't mind.
I think in order to work together, be a good team, you need to be able to trust one another. Now, I don't know what Victor said, what he'd revealed when you were down in that cell, but there's not going to be any trust unless you're completely open, completely honest.
Frankly, it's none of their business. What happened to my class? It's not going to determine anything once we get over there.
Or maybe remind them of that.
Say that one more time.
Maybe remind them of that. You're going out there into the bloodsucker's den. Maybe try and get on talking terms with them.
Right. Gosh, I hope the other one comes with us, because honestly, if those two are mad at me the whole way, I don't think I can do this. I mean, I've no idea if Snurt's even mad. I have no idea what goes on in that little lizard's head.
aside from the world as a fucking soup?
Aside from that, I'm not really sure.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, that is an odd one.
yeah. I think she's fun though. I think Sage is fun too in her way. I mean, right now she's being infuriating, but
Sometimes teammates are like that.
I mean,
Sometimes you just gotta cut through the bullshit.
right. I mean, hey, she's being infuriating. She'll be pretty infuriated with me when we connect up with the caravan. Let's just put it that. You know what? I'm
Why?
so glad. Oh, can you keep it secret?
Lady, I'm a fucking smuggler. Of course I can.
So, you know the jeweler cat, Sappy.
Aye, I know Sapphire.
I may have invited him to come with us. I was very upfront about everything, so obviously it's his choice. But apparently he's going on the caravan, and I didn't know that. But it'll be really funny to see the look on her face.
Well, it is his caravan. They're going up to Montes. I may have slipped an extra bit of gold in his pockets,
Uh,
so that's why there's a detour.
right. Well, let's just say that'll be my smile for the day, because I feel like I won't get one till then. I'd
Do they
better
not
get
like each other?
what?
Do they not like each other?
I think Sapphire likes her enough. Like he seems very friendly. I don't think
Like,
Sage likes anyone except Snurd. I think she's okay with Snurd, but she's a bit on the grumpier side.
well, some people are grumpy. That's the way of the world.
Yeah. Tried so hard to rebuild. Not a good that did me. All right.
So,
Guess I better walk into the lion's den, as it were.
hmm. Well, best of luck,
Thanks.
and we'll see you a bit later this evening.
See you then. Thanks,
All right,
Cyrus.
anytime.
And she's gonna walk back to the inn. Here we go.
So Sage is kind of like hanging out on the windowsill sort of thing. Like she's messing with her daggers, trying to fix provide any like last minute fixes to them before the journey. And she's just kind of like watching Snurn. I don't know what Snurn's doing.
What is Snurn doing?
Snurn is going to waddle up to Sage still in the full, way too fucking big chainmail, and just hand her a cookie and go, "Have cookie. Is a good cookie."
She takes the cookie and starts eating it.
So we should talk.
Oh, what?
Technically, I am also from Barovia. Technically.
Minute.
I
Wait,
am
what?
from under Barovia, to be more specific.
Cavefish from?
Uh-huh.
How well do you know the cave system?
Pretty well. I lived there for like 11 years.
So, we travel through the cave system. Do you think it'd be safe to travel through?
I
We need
mean,
to
it
get from one end to the other.
should be, considering the vampires slaughtered everyone else that used to live there, and I'm the only survivor.
But would the vampires still be traveling around down there?
Maybe, but I don't know.
Huh. Sorry about your family.
I went crazy, it's fine.
Okay. They
But
did
they did
know
teach
that
me good stuff.
evidently. She
Would
finishes up the cookie.
would you like a funny story to make you feel better about the shit? with Paz.
I'd love some. I'd love one.
So, the story of how Snurn the Amazing joined the Kobold military.
Okay.
Cannot
Sure.
wait to.
Story time.
I was
Story time.
like 5 years old, and the tribe chief came up to me, and I was with some buddies. We were hanging out, we were having fun. I did not realize that the chief was behind me. I swung wide with a stick, slashed him across the face, scarred up his face, and in proper kobold fashion, he got mad, he got annoyed, and he put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Welcome to the military."
Did that really happen?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Right. Shows why you're such a good fighter.
hmm
Oh,
But
so how did you
I
learn
don't
the
know
whole
where I picked this up, and she starts levitating another cookie over to you.
She grabs it. I suppose it's gonna be my next question.
I don't know.
Well, you think they're tracking you or anything like that, like the little princess over there?
Hmm. If they are, they're doing a very bad job of it. Unless that's what the warehouse was, in which case, not the worst job, but I won, so still a bad job.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
But you're my buddy, so I got your back. I hope you got mine. We're gonna go kick some bloodsucker ass.
Sounds good. So long as just give me a heads up if there's something in your past that's gonna that might pop up.
Okay.
I don't like being blindsided.
Okay. By the way, can we talk about how absolutely terrible that one is with proper swindling?
Yes. Oh, she is awful. You'd think as a bard she would have figured it out earlier on.
Right.
When you said you were sitting in the windowsill, is the window open?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Keep going.
I am clinically insane, and I know it better than her.
Oh, did you get your sword for a discount?
Yes.
Nice. Never pay full price.
No. No.
At that, you hear.
Hey,
It's a terrible swindler down here.
Hey, princess.
Oh, I got a nickname now. Lovely. See her walk and like go inside the inn. She goes to the bartender. Wait, hey, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm just getting my charger. My thing's starting to show 10%.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, she goes by the bartender lady who was there before.
Yep.
I might be back down in a minute, and if I come down, depending on my facial expression, give me the strongest thing you got. Okay, love?
Alright, dearie, yes, I think we got some Athral fire whiskey around here. Why is she Welsh now? She was originally Mrs. Doubtfire. That's also the first time I've attempted a Welsh accent on here, and I'd never do that, so there we go. This migraine is doing wonders for that sort of thing.
Right, thanks, cause I feel like I'm about to go through hell. And she just turns
Best of luck to you.
and walks up the stairs. She kind of knocks on the door.
It's your room.
I know, I'm just being mannerly. She opens the door and plops down on the bed.
And just as Sage says that, you hear Snurn go, "Well, technically, I paid for it."
Technically, Meat Shield paid for it.
Fair enough.
good.
So, have anything you want to share before we go?
Want to? No. Feel like I have to? That's a different story. I wish killing Victor was an option.
I can do that.
Can we do that?
Can we do that? Might we do that? Oh wait, no. Then that Sir Reginald fella might not be able to do his study though.
Since when do I care about royalties' fancies?
Seconded.
Oh, okay, whatever. And so when she kind of takes off a necklace, which y'all haven't seen it before. She just kind of tosses it onto the bed in between y'all. And I'm gonna describe the necklace now. It's like a leather cord.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle there is a wedding band, and on each side of the wedding band are two small fangs.
You were married to the dude?
What? Oh, gods, no. No.
Sorry, this is me laughing, not Sage.
I'm disappointed in
But,
you.
New
Sn-
headcanon updated.
Snurn immediately goes, oh, you liked Victor.
What? No, no, no. Oh, no, not my type. No. No, gosh, no, those. I'm not talking what those are.
I'm not talking about the little thing. I'm talking about the wedding ring, sweetheart.
I was married
To
back in
Victor.
Barovia. No! I had my own husband, alright? Stop, okay?
You've caused me problems since day one.
Well, right now I need you to not cause problems, okay? I don't want to be talking about this, so I'd rather you not joke about him. And the fangs are... well, they're not from my husband. You're a tabaxi, you should be able to recognize them. Do ya?
She just kind of turns away.
They were my little girls. They were their baby fangs. Does that give you enough, or do you want me to go on?
Are they tracking you?
Who, my family? No, they're bloody dead.
I'm not talking about your
I know.
family.
I know. I don't think so. I mean, gets a little fuzzy for about like a year after I left. I wasn't doing well, okay? The fact that I'm up on my feet nowadays is, well, technically shouldn't be. All things considered. But I am, and I try to move on and make the best out of my life, okay? That's why I act the way I do. And I know you hate it, but it works for me. So yeah, do I have some other motivations for going? Maybe. Are they any of your business? I don't think so.
My main thing is that typically when someone has another motivation outside of money or the job, it becomes the party's business as soon as everything goes south.
I don't even give two rats' tails about me, so why should it even matter? Huh?
Because I give two rats' tails about my own survival.
Well then survive then. You don't need to take care of me to do that.
No, I don't, but I don't want you bringing trouble into the mission itself. I don't want you going off on your own and all of a sudden dragging us down into your pit with you.
Going off on my own, huh? You really want to
I don't go off on my own and cause problems.
Haven't caused any problems yet. In fact, I wrapped up the problems.
I caused
But
problems.
I want to do here.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. You cause a lot of problems, Nick.
Thank you.
But the thing is that if we're going into enemy territory, we're going into a place where literally everything wants to kill us. And then you're going in there with other motivations and you wander off and if you drag something back with you.
I love that you think you're trying to explain Barovia to me. I grew up there, honey.
And then furthermore, you don't even bother to bring up that you grew up there. And that you couldn't possibly know the landscape.
Because maybe I'm trying to forget those things.
Well,
like I said down in that stupid cell, very little of the memories are happy, and the ones that are, they're not happy anymore.
Well, guess what, Cupcake? You're going back there. Unless you want to ditch off the mission, which you're more than welcome to do.
No. Get there.
Well then, actually using the information instead of trying to run from your own past could be useful.
Shut up and let me deal with my own issues.
As long as you speak up and actually provide help.
I'm trying to provide help. I'm trying to get... Look, I don't know how to cross the veil, okay? Sure, I'm over here now, but I don't know how to do it. There's a year that's a blur, okay?
But you could remember the landscape maps.
Yeah, that won't be an issue until we cross the veil.
It's still good to at least have an idea of what we're walking into. Prepare before you walk into it. Not try to figure out when you get there. Don't blindside me. She gets up and kind of just goes out the window.
Wait.
What?
DM, can I roll a history check to see if I remember how to cross the veil?
Yes, go for it.
Awesome. That's a dirty 20.
There's 20. Okay. So when you left Barovia, you wouldn't have passed through the veil as such. You would have passed through a very, very slimmed down version of it, in the Underdark.
Mm-hmm.
What you can remember is very similar to what Victor told you, in that as you passed through the veil, you came across visions and hallucinations of loved ones from your past, who tempted you away from your path, and deeper into the mist. You, in your sense, were able to realize that these were hallucinations and so didn't follow. But
Bless you.
from what you can guess and from what Victor has told you, you would theorize that those who follow these hallucinations end up dead.
Oh, wow. And so I
The exact
just...
specifics you don't know, but yeah, that's your conclusion.
And so I just kind of parrot this to the party.
So wait,
How do you know that, though?
she's from there too.
Huh?
Wait, so you're yelling at me this whole time for not telling, and wait, how long have you known that work?
She told it to me. I didn't find out through someone else.
Yeah, full
Besides,
disclosure, I didn't realize that was the case. So...
Yes, you did. I texted you like 3 weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
You just forgot.
Do this. I can't remember now. I've had a really busy 3 weeks.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that's fair.
But no, let's continue. I'll find it and...
Yeah.
Yeah. But she told me herself. I didn't get blindsided through someone else. In an interrogation, no less.
Look, I didn't mean... It's not like I meant to put you in any danger or anything, okay? Please understand that.
I know. And that's what makes it dangerous.
Right?
Just don't blindside me. Okay?
Okay. And then, like, with like none of her usual like chipper brightness, she just kind of stands up and walks out of the room.
And Sage goes onto the roof.
Okay, so I think I sent it to you in a call because it's not in a text log.
Yeah, I don't remember that, in all honesty. Yeah, I've been having a look and I can't see it, but that's canon now, so
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. But Sage goes out onto the roof and she finally pulls out the ring that she got and opens it up to see what it looks like.
Okay, so as you open up the tiny little box, inside you see almost nestled on a little cushion is um the little sliver of crystal that you bought from the magic item shop. Um, sort of lovingly clutched onto a silver band. Very, very simply made. The only real garnish that would have been added was a couple of smaller little red garnets attached to either side of the crystal to give it almost a sense of crescendo in the center. Um, and inside the box, you see a little um, that's from Safi that reads for Sage. I hope this sees you well in times of need. Um, Also, hope it's simple enough for your taste. Regards, Safi.
She closes it and she just puts it in the box. Like, she takes the ring out and puts the thing back in the box. And takes her glove off, slips it on, and then puts her glove back over it. And she's like, freaking social people. And she just kind of like wanders around on the roof. So.
Alrighty, so
I think like down at the bar, Paz just sits down and is like, okay, yeah, that was hell.
yeah, you have an Athral fire whiskey handed straight to you in a glass.
He takes it like a shot, like just instantaneous.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Awesome, heck yeah. We're using the sparkle dice. Oh no!
The sparkle dice betrayed you.
The sparkle dice is a little traitor. That's a 6.
Okay. As it goes into your mouth, you are just hit with a burning oaky taste. That as it hits the back of your throat, fucking hurts. You do swallow it, and you just feel that intense burning go down the back of your throat into your stomach. You very, very quickly begin to feel a little bit of tingling in your ears, a little bit of swaying. This is very, very strong whiskey, and you've basically just downed an entire glass like a shot.
Okay, that's better. That's better. Want to see a trick? And she takes a match and goes, just makes a tiny little jet of fire. Learned that one a while back. And she just kind of extinguishes the match and kind of throws it away. All right, I'm bored. Somebody starts walking around town.
Oh gosh, tipsy ADHD. This is going to be. Okay, so Paz is walking drunkenly around town. Sage is on the roof.
We have to head out to actually meet up with them soon, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's getting to sort of late afternoon now. And you were told sort of just before evening should be when you should go and meet with the caravan.
Okay. Just trying to keep track of our time. Sage just kind of pops back in the window. You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Chaos? Okay. And she is like hops through the window and she's just like, and she goes downstairs and she's like, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
And wait, as you're about to jump out the window, Snurn goes, "Wait, can I have a piggyback ride?"
Oh,
Hop on.
Yay! And she jumps on.
And I get Snurn a piggyback ride. And I'm trying to now track down Paz.
Where is Paz at this exact moment?
She's heading towards where they're supposed to be going. She's just kind of taking a walk, very much drunk. Kind of has one of her her lute out, and she's kind of just playing it, just very just kind of playing and
Straight
running.
along, playing along. Okay. Um.
Every once in a while, almost tripping over like a cobblestone. Like, since she's a cat, she's like, "Whoa, okay, okay, okay."
Oh, I landed on my feet.
Exactly.
Okay. So as you all make your way, I almost said downtown then. Um. Not doing that.
Fucking
Making
fast.
my
I'm
way.
a seagull.
Go fuck yourself. Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, yeah, as you head down towards the main gates, the sun still somewhat up, but it's starting to begin to set. Begin to cast these incredible shades of pink across the sky. And you find yourself towards the main gates of Imparica. Already assembled, you see at least a couple of wagons there, so about 2 or 3 large carts laden down with supplies. Their riders assembling all the last bits of goods. Safi's cart is you'll find in the centre, and on either side you see a few outriders on horseback, making sure all their weapons are fastened. From the look of things, these are mercenaries, possibly men from the runners. They are essentially assigned as convoy protection. But you're more welcome to come on down and join the convoy.
All right, yeah.
Sage eventually finds Paz, I'm assuming, at the.
Yeah, she's already there.
And she's just like, oh,
Don't worry, I'm better now. I'm drunk.
that doesn't make things better.
Makes it better for me, because that discussion we had was hell.
Stern, can you knock her out?
Don't
Oh
touch.
gosh.
Don't touch me. By the way, I'm not touch you. I'm not going to touch you. See, pause myself. I have a surprise for you.
I thought I said no more blindsiding me.
No, blindside a surprise. Hey, Ginger!
Stern, take it off my back. I need to run.
Okay.
From somewhere in the cart, somewhere in the cart you hear, yes.
I'm sitting down. She's to disappear. She's just like, nope.
As is cackling. I brought you a friend.
Sage is gone.
I did this long before our discussion, but I'm so glad I did.
Yeah, no, she's gone. She disappeared. She is now hiding somewhere in the caravan and
Can't run because I know you want the money.
she does not respond. She's not choosing to run. She's choosing to hide.
Noted. Okay. Make me a stealth check.
She's like, nope.
Investigation check to find her.
21.
Nice.
Oh, that's not great. No, that's not the right one. Oh, yeah. That's a 5. I'm not finding you.
As you are looking around the caravan, you see what you think is a very sage-shaped sack, which is a very fun thing to say 3 times. But as your clarity begins to return after a while, you realise, hang on, that burlap's not sage. What is this?
Oh, no,
What
that's
is
not.
this bullshit?
All right, where are we supposed to go?
And-
What part of this are we at?
I've been dying to say this since I started playing Snurn. The classic Kiddus line, since you left me alone.
Oh no.
I offer Safi some soup.
Safi will gratefully take a sip.
And I pre-rolled for this. 1d6 flumps just randomly appear. For a minute.
Okay.
Tell me a flump. I'm showing you
No.
what flump is.
As you watch, just randomly out of the ether, you just hear as 5 of these creatures appear on the caravan around Savvy, who's somewhat taken aback by the appearance of these just randomly around him. Is up. What was in that soup?
Wild magic.
Is that code
Paz
for
pops up out of
drugs?
nowhere.
No.
Drugs. He just pops up out of the ether.
But I have those too
And
if
she
you
just
want
hugs
some.
one. What?
No, thank you. I prefer to drive my car sober.
Okay.
Talking of which, clamber on board. We should be heading off in just a moment.
And
All right, thanks.
even though it'll disappear in like 45 seconds, she picks up a flump.
Yeah, no, Paz is actively hugging one like it's a squishmallow at this point. So cute.
All right. Is Sage? You mentioned Sage was somewhere on the caravan. Is she somewhere where she can, just sit and be part of the
Yeah,
convoy?
she's just like she now at this point has like ended up inside one of the like, caravan and like one of the transportation things. Anyone see a grumpy rogue cat? She's supposed to be on this cart with us. Come on, we need to plan things. It's all right, nobody bites.
Except me.
Okay.
Well, Snurn bites. And if you've seen from a distance, Snurn bites. You haven't noticed the bandage yet. There is just a full-on bandage around her hand.
And
Yeah, no, Sage is just like sitting there. She's like, I'm not coming out until that thing's sober. Until
is
that
it
thing
is a 17 enough to find Sage?
Against a 21, no, it would not be at
Okay.
this point. Which at this point, you see the doors of the gate beginning to open up. As the guard shouts, "Way, convoy leaving! Get the fucking way, peasants!" Delightful as
Hey,
always.
that's not very nice.
Fuck you!
Hey,
And as the doors, I will fucking prison you. And as the doors finish swinging open, you see the carriage drivers flip the reins of their horses, and the carts begin to move off out through the gates, flanked either side by the outriders. And as you're sat in the caravan with the sun setting, you see Imparica the last time for quite a long while as you begin to head towards your true destination, uncertain of the future, unsure of some of your fellow party members, and in a state of general chaos that one can expect from Misty Owl Gaming. And I think that's where we're going to end for tonight because I have got a really bad head. And this is sort of almost the end of the prologue. Next
Sweet.
session we will be travelling properly to Barovia and going full emo and piercing the veil.
oh gosh. Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Instead, we'll have to eventually come out of hiding.
Yeah.
And realize the offer that has been made. Yep.
Yeah. Apologies for it being such a short session tonight. I need to rest.
No
I
worries.
do not feel right at all. So I'm gonna try and get some recovery. But I wanted to give you guys a session. Wanted to make sure you had something. Yeah, if you still stuck around, thank you so much. We will be back with our normal Misty Owl Gaming campaign, the Madcap Menagerie, next Sunday.
Hopefully.
Join in for that one because hopefully there will be lots of chaos as always.
It'll be a special session for sure.
It will be. It will be. So check us out.
Good night, everyone.
See y'all next time.